Alright, welcome to Lucas Oil Raceway, also known as Indianapolis Raceway Park. We've got the StackUp.org Legends cars headed out on track for qualifying. They have 5 minutes to set 2 lap times. Fastest one will be considered their lap of record. Small field, so everybody will make the main. Only 9 drivers tonight, Don. Small field tonight. It's hard to get people to commit on weekends, man. Real life be in the way. Got 4 cars officially on their first time to lap. Painter the first one to put a lap down. And immediately beat by David Snook. Snook to the top of the board with a 25.6. It's fun to watch. I don't really like driving these cars, but these guys sure do. They put on a decent show. Had some really good finishes so far this season. So David Snook, top of the board. Slower on lap 2. His lap of record will be his first lap. Christopher Alkire puts down 5th best time so far. Second lap slower. Scott Elston out on track, 85, his first lap time. Puts him up in 3rd. So Scott Elston up to P3. See if his second lap's able to be any quicker than that 26.05. Lap 2 slower for Scott. He'll remain 3rd. Second lap of 26.13. See if Alex is actually going to come out and set his qualifying lap.
Alrighty, guys. So welcome to round 4. 74 lap feature, 11 lap heats, 2 extra sets of tires, 1 fast repair, 3 green light checker. Good luck out there. Let's have a good one.
Alex Relling still sitting on pit road. He's just going to sit there. We'll watch Scott practice. He's already completed his 2 laps. He's still going. So Scott getting a little practice in. A lot bigger track than last week. We were on that quarter-mile Legends Oval. Now we're on much larger track at ORP. In Indianapolis. Don't know why that is going off right now. Mute that. Make sure it stops. There you go. So yeah, we're just going to watch Scott make practice laps as he decides he's had enough. No more practice for Scott. Now we just have to show you Alex. Alex is getting up to speed, so he's going to give a qualifying run here. The end of the qualifying session. See if maybe the track's cooled down or get an advantage somehow. Starts his first time lap. Running the wall where the stock cars usually end up running. Lap number 1 for Alex, 25.83. Maybe that puts some P3. See if you can pick up anything on lap 2. Much lower line this time. Lap 2 slower. 25.85. So that'll do it for Alex and for qualifying, both getting done about the same time. Relling showing off with a little smack into the wall there. Looks like 7 cars still connected to the session. Not sure where our other few are. Just waiting for Cody Brown to grid up, then we'll have our whole starting lineup. I believe this is a heat race. Could be why cars are missing. Yeah, 2 cars go on through automatically to the main. Top
yes,
2
this
qualifiers.
Is a heat race, Wes.
There we go. Thanks, Bandio. Yeah, top 2 have already gone through. That's why the pole sitter is now the 42. Alex Relling, Scott Elston be alongside. Buzzio in starting 3rd, Will Spark 4th, Christopher Alkire 5th, and William Asherbrenner in the back. Cody Brown not showing up in this heat race. So 6 cars in a little heat. All of them will advance to the main. Caution laps in the heat race do not count. Our leader Alex is blinked out.
Alex, you're blinking a little if you didn't know.
Good luck, everybody.
Here we go for the heat.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, I see that now. I'll fix the stuff here.
Gotta wait for the green flag on the first start. We are underway from Indianapolis Raceway Park. Relling taking to the high side. Buzzio trying to push down low. Take the short way around on the start. Might gain him advantage on Elston. Elston up by the wall in the 85. Gets a good run off the turn though. Our leader blinks out again. All kinds of connection issues here for Alex. In the back, Asherbrenner gets by Alkire. Elston brushes the outside wall. That's going to allow Will Spark and possibly Adam Buzzio to get by. Spark door to door with him now. Top should be the way to go if you can stay out of the wall, but Elston's tagged it a couple times there. That'll slow you down. Still gets a heck of a run down the straightaway. Look at that. Alex Relling out front. We're gonna go 3 wide for second. We are. Let's do it. Will Spark gets up and into Scott Elston. Elston into the wall. Gets up on 2 wheels and around backwards he goes.
Caution.
Yellow flag flies. Looks like Cody Brown's made it out on track. Showing up a lap down.
That's probably me, Zach. I got put 3 middle and then the force field did the rest.
Stormy looking skies here at ORP. As Cody smacks the wall. Gets the 2X under yellow.
That was on you, Will, and your forcer was involved. So EOL be you, Will.
Will Spark getting the EOL. 45 car will be sent to the back of the field. Asherbrenner up to 3rd. Alkire 4th. Cody Brown, right front damage after smacking the wall under yellow. I need to update my man's legend car. Get that new on it. Alex Relling, your leader in the 42. Adam Buzzio, International 5 machine, P2. Will Asherbrenner, Great Bay Distributing 31 car in the 3rd spot. Alkire in the Navy car 4th. Elston's Traxxas car in 5th. Will Spark got the Spick and Venom Penguins machine out there in 6th with the EOL. Then a lap down with the right front damage. Cody Brown in the 17. So perhaps we have no lucky dogs since he smacked the wall, or maybe that's not a thing in this series. We're still learning this series. That old dirty, welcome, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We're in a heat race for our StackUp.org Legend Series. 7 cars in this heat. Trying to determine the rest of the starting grid for our main feature. Should get lights out this time. There we go. 1 to go. Pace car dives one in. Relling can go anywhere between now and the green flag. Relling waits all the way till the front stretch. We are back underway. Caution laps do not count in our heat. Relling all the way to the apron there. You are the 8. Welcome. Good to have you. Relling up high, Buzzio down low. Buzzio is 2-time champion despite never having won a race in the series. Man knows how to make the points work. Relling maintaining the lead. Buzzio feeling a little pressure from William Asherbrenner into 31. William gets a good run out of that corner off the high side, peeks to the inside of Buzzio. So he's able to make the short way work coming off the corner. Buzzio will keep it wound up on the top side. Battle for second as Relling gets away in the 42 a little bit. Asherbrenner gonna run out of real estate coming off the corner. Oh man, that got tight. Buzzio not intimidated, but then gets up into the wall. Might allow Asherbrenner to clear.
Apologies for that bump on the yellow there, Scott. I thought you were still in Discord with us.
Does not have enough. Now he can slide up. There you go. Asherbrenner up by the wall. Buzzio immediately tries the crossover. Asherbrenner gonna get that run off the high side and maintain second spot. Buzzio not gonna give it up. Both of these cars fighting so hard, they're actually catching the leader. Not a ton, but a little. We have a loud crash in the background. Christopher Alkire goes around. Let's see what happens to our Navy car.
That may have been on me because my spotter said clear, and then just as it said outside, was when I turned.
Alkire getting up into the 17. Let's take a bit of a far chase look. Jump here and slow it down a bit, and let's go.
After review, the 43
74
came
in the
up into
feature.
17. The 43 will be receiving an EOL penalty.
Up and away.
Oh. You want it to be 4-2? I can change it to 4-2.
No, I'm good.
You want to send our leader to the back? Good times.
Good battle there, number 31.
Yeah, very fun.
I've never learned how to properly say your last name, so I didn't want to butcher it.
Asherbrenner.
Didn't know Asherbrenner was
Just
that
like
hard.
it's spelled.
Yeah, my last name's really phonetic, too, and very rarely said correctly.
Neither one of your names
Yeah,
seem all that hard. Buzzio, Asherbrenner.
Is it like Buzz Lightyear, Buzzio?
That's ding ding ding, Mr. Cody Brown.
So we're all on board.
He really likes it when you call him Buzzeo.
We're all on board on saying neither of your names are that hard.
Buzio, Buzzeo. I've had people just drop the O for some reason. And yeah. It's a good time. My fiance's last name is
Buzzy?
Stone, so she's super fucking excited.
Mr. Buzz.
Buzzy. If you drop the O, it's
Adam
Buzzy,
Buzz.
right?
Hey,
To infinity and beyond.
I don't think anybody pit.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
Buzzy it is. Bazinga. Adam Bazinga. Alex Relling leads with 3 to go. Will Asherbrenner,
We're
Adam
still
Buzzio,
pacing.
Scott Elston, Will Spark, Christopher Alkire, and Cody Brown.
Thank you, sir.
Brown's still on that lap down with the damaged car.
Just remember, it's going to be single file because we're close to the end.
So there you go. Mr. League Manager Chris Alkire saying we're going to be single file for this restart. Get this heat race knocked out. Pace car is off field in the hands of the 42 Alex Relling. Back underway from Indianapolis Raceway Park. Relling the huge gap over William Asherbrenner. Adam Buzzio trying to look to the inside of Asherbrenner. Nothing doing there. Asherbrenner trying to hold off the 2-time champ of the series. So far a successful venture for Asherbrenner. White flag in the air for Alex Relling. Bad scramble in the background, but Alex Relling in the 42. Gonna get the heat win. Brings his car off turn number 4. Asherbrenner gonna come home second. Buzzio third.
That was fun.
Will
Can't wait
Spark
for the future.
fourth. And we're wrecking after the finish.
The big one.
A lot of cars to repair for the feature. Now we're back to 9 as David Snook and Jack Painter will join the fun, our top 2 qualifiers. Going for a 74 lap main event here. Drivers jumping in. Didn't load much fancy cameras. How dare you, game? That's alright. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. David Snook, your pole sitter in the 41. Jack Painter will be starting second. Then winner from the heat, 42 of Alex Relling starts third. Will Asherbrenner rolling off fourth. You have Adam Buzzio starts fifth. Will Sparks sixth. Scott Elston starts in the 7th spot. Christopher Alkire rolls off 8th. And Cody Brown starts in the 9th spot. I'm sure he's excited to be back on a lead lap and have his car repaired. Spent the entire heat race a lap now. Why are we showing a timed race? quickly reload my team here. There we go. Fixed. We are set for 74 laps. Yellow flags in the main do count. Got 9 Legends cars out here to do battle
Good
for
luck, guys. Have fun.
74 laps. David Snook, your pole sitter in a blue 41.
Good luck.
Has to wait for the green flag on initial start. You see we still have some connection issues on the 42. Something to keep an eye on as the race unfolds. Green flag is out in the air. We are underway. Jack Painter getting a strong start on the outside in that number 18 Lowe's machine. Painter trying to take the lead from the high side. Snook battles him back down low. Leader does have lane choice. Perhaps Snook may have wanted to take the top side here. Outside's forming up. He might get freight trained a little bit. Alex Relling way up by the outside wall. Might give an opportunity to Snook.
Oh well.
Snook maintains side by side with Painter. Painter sends it in a little deeper. Snook trying to get the drive off. Just not able to get much power down. So we stay side by side for the race lead. Neither driver wanting to give an inch. Painter get up well out of the groove. It's going to allow Snook to finally clear. Now Snook can have whatever lane he wants as Alex Relling sends deep into the bottom on 42. And Relling really wanted to shoot it in there, see what he could get. Probably was trying to clear him in slide job if he could, but did not get clear. So Snook out front, Painter second, Relling third. Buzzio shown in fourth, Asherbrenner in fifth. Chris Allkire hanging out in the back. 4 of 74. If you're good at math, that means 70 to go. Snook out front, Painter second. Relling riding right in his tire tracks in third. Things single file in the top 5 for now. I think Cody Brown's battling Scott Elston. Change for the 7th spot. Cody Brown trying to go the long way around in 17. Looks like Cody's going to get that pass done. Up front, still Snook, Painter, Relling, Buzzio, Asherbrenner, and Spark, your top 6. Kind of have a bit of a gap over those last 3. Brown, Elston, and Allkire falling back a little bit. Buzzio trying to find a way by Alex Relling now. Kind of get the feel Painter's ready to settle in and just ride for the time being. Buzzio all over the back of Relling. May have even been a little bit of contact there with the push bars. Relling gets way wide, but gets such a good run off the corner going down the straightaway is doing that. His forward bike car hooked up. Looks like we got 3 two-car battles going on. You got Snook and Painter battling for first. And you got Relling and Buzzio going for third. You have Asherbrenner and Spark battling for the top 5. One yellow flag so far. This is our closest battle on track besides the battle for 8th. Between Elston and Hawkeye. Keep an eye on them for a moment. See if Hawkeye is able to move up from the 9th spot. Car should be good to go on fuel. If they get the cautions, tires might be worth getting, but if it stays green, it won't be enough time to make them back up if you get new tires. It continues to be our closest battle on track. Okay, really sends it in there. Trying to get that inside position on the 85 of Elston. Oh my goodness, maybe a little bit of netcode contact there. That got tight, and then you saw the 43 hop a little bit. Okay, you're still inside of Elston. Be able to get the power down off the corner? No, not yet. Still has to keep it pinched down with Elston to the outside. Alkire needs to get one of them slide jobs done. Get enough speed down low where he can slide up in front of the 85 before corner exit, before the 85 can run back down the straightaway. Why are we showing you battle for last? Because it's been exciting, but we'll jump back up front. Haven't missed a thing up here. Painter's still riding right behind David Snook. As I mentioned earlier, seems Snook is content to lead and Painter content to ride second for the moment. Maybe Painter's saving a little bit.
That was a fun couple of laps there, Bandy.
Yeah, it was.
Here, Elston and Alkire enjoying that battle they were having back there. Go board with the 18 of Painter. Just kind of see how it feels from the cockpit. Seems they're riding that first dark seam through the corner there. Down the back stretch. I guess those left sides right at that seam, a little under it. Down in 3 and 4. Scott Elston's starting to run down Cody Brown. Keep an eye on that gap. Elston able to get by Cody Brown, or at least alongside. Brown keeps the pedal down, going on the outside through 1 and 2, or 3 and 4, excuse me. And man, he got such a good run off the corner. Highline is just tough to overcome. Brown maintaining position on the highline. Keep an eye on our gap up front too, it keeps dropping down. Elston trying to find a way around Cody Brown. Elston, the orange and black car, down low. Scott trying to make that low line work. Take the short way around. Cody gets up out of the groove, had to lift a little bit. That might give it to him here. See if Scott clears up to the wall. I'll move Scott to the 7th spot, slide Cody back to 8th. Cody falls back in line. We can go back to our lead battle. 1/3 of the way through this event. Snook Painter still 1-2. Seems the only other close battle we have is Buzzio and Asherbranner, but they're not all that close.
You still...
We'll focus up front. Snook and Painter. Snook in the 41, Painter in the 18. He's peeking. Painter looks at the bottom on Snook. Rolls it in deep. Not able to slide up in front. Snook's going to get the power down and drive back off the corner. Perhaps Painter's starting to do his homework on how to make a move.
Yeah, no one saw that.
Alex Schrelling picking up
I don't even know what you're talking about.
off track there.
My got smacked the wall.
See, Alex Schrelling does smack the wall here. He gets up into the outside wall, which shoots him down into the grass. A little bit of an adventure for the 42. Chris Allcrier in the 43 hits pit road on lap 30. Taking tires, see the front end pop up in the air. Did not expect anyone to come down for tires, but here we are. Down and away for the 43 machine. So keep that one in your record books. Chris Allcrier lap 30. Picking up 4 tires, coming back out. Shown now 2 laps down. Snook and Painter still 1-2. Saw Painter make a lunge at Snook. Settle back in line. Snook gets way down to the bottom. Got a little funky coming off the corner. It gives the top to Painter. Top's been very powerful. Snook will try to drive it off and take the line away. Able to do so. See if Painter crosses over. There's weird bobble out of the 41, but maintains his position. Things all quiet up front. Painter rides in the tire tracks of Snook. Cody Brown's entering the turn ahead of them. This will be the first car they come up to lap outside of Allkire, who's already 2 laps down. And that's the gap back to the leaders. Looks like Painter's thinking about trying the inside, at least filling up the mirror for the 41 of Snook. Quickly approaching halfway in this one. 74 lap feature from Indianapolis Raceway Park. Conclusion of 37 would be your halfway point. Nothing but bragging bragging rights on the line for these guys at halfway. They don't get any bonus points or prize money or anything, but you can go, hey, here's a little fact. I led it halfway. Chris Allkire in his fresh tires. Here he comes. Trying to get the 1 lap down in the 43. Allkire lifting a little bit on bottom to not get caught up with our leaders. Cody Brown will spark on pit road now, lap 38. Allkire has gotten back to 1 lap down. Now Painter and Snook resume their battle. (17) Cody Brown. 45 will spark. Spark gets passed by Allkire for position. Spark now 8th. Trying to stay ahead of our leaders. I believe that's David Snook, the 41, coming to pit road. So Snook bringing the 41 to pit road. I did not expect that. Hands the race lead over to Jack Painter. See what Painter decides to do. Asherburner at 31 also in the pits. (41) still on pit road getting service. Adam Buzzio out of 3rd. Bringing the 5 down pit road. So Painter and Relling still out on track. Scott Elston hits pit road in the 85. There's only 2 cars left that have not pit. Leader, Jack Painter. 2nd place, Alex Relling. Relling 5.4 seconds back of our leader. 32 laps to the finish of this one. See Asherburner head back out on pit road. Out of pit road, excuse me. Cody Brown finds himself 3 laps down, Asherburner 2. But Asherburner can see the leader. Scott Elson still completing his pit stop. Gets down and away in the 85. Should come out in the 8th spot. Painter out front by himself now. As Snook brought his car to pit road. Snook now in the 3rd spot. Relling and Painter have not come to pit road. Asherburner getting back to 1 lap down. 5 cars currently 1 lap down. Snook, Buzzio, Allkire, Spark, Asherburner all after pit cycle. .30 laps to go from Indianapolis Raceway Park. I really don't think we're going to see Jack Painter or Alex Relling on pit road. Painter starting to put a little gap on Relling. Gap up over 6 seconds now. Relling has Snook coming up behind him. That'll get Snook to one more car to have to pass. So he is back on the lead lap. See how quickly Snook can catch our leader and go on board with the blue 41. He was below the seam through 1 and 2. There is our leader heading off into turn 1 as Snook crosses the line. It's definitely getting closer, but I don't know if he can do a whole extra lap on him. Just with the 27 we have left. We will find out in about 26 laps. He's definitely catching him, man. That 18 car is getting bigger and bigger. Before long, he won't even be disappeared. Well, Asherbanner just got by Christopher Alkire. Move Asherbanner up to 6th. There you see the leader not even disappeared from the screen anymore. Snook is reeling him in. But he does just not have enough time, I don't think, to get around him twice. Snook, the highest of the cars, is pitted in the 3rd spot. Snook catches our leader, Jack Painter. And now we have 3 cars on the lead lap. David Snook in the 41 to the lead lap. He's got about 16 seconds to make up on Alex Relling for 2nd. If he can make up a 2nd a lap, he might get that done. Painter, your leader on old tires. Alex Relling, the only other car not to have pitted. Currently in the 2nd spot. All other competitors have pitted. David Snook in the 3rd spot. Adam Buzzio in 4th. Will Spark in 5th. William Asherbanner in the 6th spot. Chris Alkire rides 7th. Scott Elson 8th, 2 laps down. Cody Brown running 9th, 3 laps down. Painter up by 9 seconds over Alex Relling. Painter back to the first car that pitted, David Snook. That gap is 22 seconds with 19 to go. That just seems unlikely without a yellow. If the yellow flies, all bets are off. Snook would be on the lead lap and with the freshest tires at that point. Relling riding in second, getting passed by Cody Brown and now Adam Buzzio in the fourth spot. These are lapped machines coming by our lead lap second place car. Cars with fresher tires getting by. Relling now closer to David Snook than he is our leader. Handling going away on the 42 machine. The tires get older and older. That's the David you know pitting for tires. 40 to go? Yup. Seems to be how things have played out. He was leading too, yeah. This is true. He was ahead of Mr. Painter. Jack Painter winding these laps down. Scott Elston trying to get the one lap down in the 85. Snook now only 6 seconds back of Alex Relling. Snook may get second. I just don't see him making it up enough time fast enough to the leader. Here is Relling. Asher gets by.
Okay, so I have a meatball flag, but I got no flat tire or nothing.
Your tire's at 0%.
Blew your tire. You got a meatball for blowing your tire.
You can hear the flat tire on the 42.
No, yeah, you blew a tire, man. That's why it gave you a meatball.
Okay.
You can actually hear the tire deflated on the 42. Hear the little flop, 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 flop.
You'll have to pit or it'll DQ you.
So Alex Relling blows a tire, going to wreck into pit wall. Tough going for the 42.
And there goes my strategy.
Blowing a tire. Now we got to keep an eye on our leader, make sure he doesn't blow one. Just gonna have to baby those tires on the 18, or hand the lead over to David Snook. That gap 17 seconds. Alkire has 30 lap fresher tires than our leader in the 43 car. So you see a link him out there. Relling gonna drop way down. He's now in 8th spot. Troubles he had, that's brutal to absorb. Caution comes out. Oh my. That is going to not go well for our leader. Relling loses it on pit exit.
Well, the tires were an issue. That just saved me.
Adds insult to injury for the 42.
Yeah, you're welcome. For some reason, my car want to spin out from out pit road.
Because you hit grass. 42
Super
gets on the
unfortunate.
grass. Alex Relling getting those left sides in the grass, and it goes around. So our leader, Jack Painter, hits pit road. See if he's able to take tires without going a lap down. He may have to take fronts then rears separately.
Oh yeah, right front was down to 19%. I don't know if I would have made it.
Yeah, you'll make it.
Yeah, my right front blew up.
Painter heads back out on track.
That sucks.
Looks like Buzzio got the lucky dog, so he will be in third on the lead lap. And I believe Spark and Asherbrenner will take wave around.
42 brought the caution out after catching the grass and spinning on the way out of pit road.
Do I have to get you? I mean, I'll be at the back when I roll wave around.
If you take the EOL, you can't wave around.
Bandio, you might want to look at that post race just to be sure.
It would give him a whole extra
Roger
lap. If you put him to the back, he'll be 2 laps down with Allkire. If you don't put him, give him the EOL, then he's allowed to wave around, and that changes. He gets a whole lap, basically. Gets the EOL like he's supposed to, he would drop. He would be 7th 2 laps down, and not able to pass anybody. So as we sit, we have 4 cars on the lead lap, as Will Spark would be the 4th once he takes the wave around. Wave around will come with 1 to go. Lights are out. We should get our wave arounds now. There goes the 85, 45, and 42.
I don't know why I gotta stay behind the pace car.
I believe that was our leader, Jack Painter, asking that. Oh no, it's Relling.
Oh, it's telling me to stay behind the pace car, so...
Interesting.
Alright, I'm just gonna take off. You guys go.
Just clear it.
No, it put me as up front, so...
That's why you take your UL. Painter and Snook battling for the race lead. Painter with those fresh tires. Battling David Snook with the little bit older tires now. Turnabout fair play as Painter gets those new tires bolted on. Snook not going away. So he looks down low with only 4 to go. Across the line, now 3 to go. Painter holds serve in the middle of the track. Snook trying to find a way around. Oh, we got contact in the back. Will Asherbrenner gets sent up into the air. See if that brings out the yellow, and it does. Second caution of the race. Happens when Asherbrenner and Allkire come together. 31 and 43. David Pitt as well. Yeah, it looked like he was hanging in there pretty good. Allkire comes down off the wall, catches the right rear of the 31, sends the 31 up into the air and into the wall. Tough break for Asherbrenner. He was first car 1 lap down. This yellow would have been his lucky dog if he wasn't involved. We're going to go into overtime. Spark can come get fresh tires now.
After review, the 43 and 31 came together, which brought out the incident. Since the only 2 cars were collected, that will be dealt as a racing incident.
Interesting. So race control calling a racing incident between the 31 and 43. Going into overtime, gonna have a green-white checker finish between Snook and Painter. I don't believe that's what Snook wants to see. I think Snook would rather see finish it out with the green run, try to get position on Painter. Takes him a couple laps to track him back down. I know once I say this, you won't be able to unsee it, but it looks like all the right front tires are pointing out towards the wall. So weird looking. See? Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, all their front tires look like they're heading to the wall. Like, the cars shouldn't be going the direction they're going. Oh, with Asher being involved, Scott Elston got the lucky dog. Elston on the lead lap and 5th now. This after Asher gets tagged by a car that doesn't have anybody on their lap, so not really racing anyone. Unfortunate for Asher. We're getting set for the restart. Green-white checker about to go down. Pace car makes its way out of turn number 2 onto the backstretch. Pace car dives on in. Painter can go anywhere between now and the green flag. Contact between the two. Our leaders get together. What on earth just happened?
Throw caution, throw caution.
What in the world was that? Let's take a look one more time. Let's see if we can look on far chase or just any chase. Coming to the restart. Pace car is sitting there on the left side going down pit road. Our leaders very close together. And we start hopping. And then netcode phases on through. And that's that. Leader Painter up into the outside wall. What in the world? Very, 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 very weird. Fortunately for Asher lost a spot. He won't be the lucky dog again. And the car that should be
lucky dog outside.
the car that should be 2 laps down because of an EOL is going to get back on the lead lap. This race is chaos.
So what happened there was the 18 drifted up into the 41 on the restart, and then netcode took it from there. That's where the caution was brought. It was a netcode incident.
Netcode. Average David. I don't know if David really did anything there. Just had the 18 go through. So now David Snook resumes the race lead. Painter has to be disappointed with that yellow coming out. He had this thing in the bag. Now he's back in 5th spot. Lights still on our
It's
pace
single
car.
file, guys. Single file. Maybe not.
League manager saying single file, not single file. Very confusing.
Never
Front
mind.
row will be Will Spark outside, David Snook inside. Painter will be fourth behind Spark. Buzzio will be in the third behind Snook. Pace car is off. Let's get this thing underway. Attempt number 2 at the green-white checker. Blue 41, David Snook, your race leader. Will Spark to his outside. Snook gets us back underway. Green flag in the air. Green-white checker to settle this one. Snook clears to the lead. Painter going to send 3 wide for second. Painter gets into the outside wall, flips up into the air. We have another accident on the racetrack, and there is another yellow as Painter toes out of there. Elston getting involved there. Painter takes a tow. Snook, still your race leader. Buzzio now second. 45 Will Spark.
After review, the 18 hit the wall, which brought out that last caution flag. The wreck collected Scott, which brought the caution out, so he would be receiving an EOL, but since he left, that will be no EOL given.
Well, my caution definitely made this race interesting.
Yeah.
Lucky dog high, lucky dog high.
Asher Renner once again
Not the first word I would use to
dog.
describe it, but yeah, we could call it interesting.
Total
Or crazy, I
crap
don't know.
fest. Total crap fest was what I would use. Painter will fall to last and be the last car in today's race. He will finish in the 9th spot. Shorter field tonight, so lots of opportunity for strong point showing. Heard from Will Spark earlier say the same, saying that point opportunity here tonight. Currently he's in the 3rd spot, trying to take full advantage. There's Will in a 45. Pace car taking its sweet time getting around the track. So David Snook, your race leader. Adam Buzzio now in P2. In the 5, Will Sparks, 45 in 3rd. Alex Relling, 42 in 4th. Scott Elston, the 85 in 5th. 1 lap down, Will Asherbrenner in the 31 in 6th. Chris Falkire, the 43 in 7th. 3 laps down, Cody Brown, the 17. Rides in the 8th spot. Retired from the race, Jack Painter. The 18 machine will finish 9th and last on the field. Lights finally out on our iRacing sedan pace car. Cody way down off the line. Field in control of the blue 41, David Snook. Green-white checker from Indianapolis Raceway Park, and we are back. Green flag in the air. David Snook gets us restarted. Leaves Buzzio trying to defend from Relling. Snook clears away. Will Spark pushing up hard into the 42, gets a piece of him. Everyone saves it. But that's probably going to spread the field out just enough. Adam Buzzio trying to get that first win all over the back of David Snook. Will we see a little bump and run at ORP? Might be a little too much distance for him to get one on him. Relling starts to reel back in the 42. I think he's too far out there. Buzzio not going to be able to get there. He's going to drift up high though. Relling's going to try to shoot underneath him, try to steal second at the end.
Oh, shit.
They
Fuck.
make contact. Buzzio goes
God
around.
Damn it, I'm sorry. God.
Buzzio now finishing in the 4th spot as Scott Elston gets 3rd. Takes that away from Adam Buzzio. So the car that should be 2 laps down gets a 2nd place finish. And that's how it settles out at ORP. David Snook, your race winner. Will Spark finishes in 5th after restarting up in the top 3. Snook gonna burn him down. Something I imagine he wouldn't do in his real car. Jump in the broadcast booth. The drivers know to jump the waiting room for
Good race,
Elston.
guys. Shame that someone manufactured a finish for us.
Will Spark sounds very angry at the 42. Waiting on the 85 Scott Elston to get in here. He doesn't pop up, I'll just drag him up here. Yep, I'll just drag him up here. Scott, DG, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up, Swiss?
Not a whole lot. Got that top 3 finish tonight. Wild race there at the end. Looked like it was just going to go green most of the way. Then a little unfortunate situation with the car coming out of the pits. Brings out a yellow, and then all hell breaks loose in this race at the end. Tell me how your night was.
Yeah, honest with you, I joined this race just to survive, and here I am. So I had nothing prepared for as like a interview type thing. So I'm just kind of winging it.
Well,
But a good race. It was a good race. I had fun. I really love these cars. I don't know anything about driving them, but I enjoy them for what it is.
for what it is, basically 4 tires slapped to your butt with a motor out front.
Yeah, pretty much with a toy motor in it.
Yup. Looks like you had a lot of fun. Got that podium finish. Congrats on that. You got any friends, sponsors, teammates, shout outs you want to throw out?
You guys for throwing the race, Stack Up for sponsoring it, you for doing the broadcast, just SRL for letting me be a part of it.
10-4, short, sweet, and simple. It's the way we like it.
Yeah, yeah, the way I like it.
Alrighty. Scott, congrats on your podium finish. Get on out of here and enjoy your weekend.
Hey, thank you.
It's 85 Scott Elston. Now we'll bring in the 42 machine of Alex Relling. Find a good spot to watch here. Alex, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, adventurous would be one way to describe that race. He's trying to go on the not taking a pit stop strategy, staying out there very long, and then came into 2 pits, then got the grass on the way out and brought out the caution, and then all hell breaks loose in this race.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
kind of
I
what it
was
felt like behind the wheel?
No, I was not expecting us to go green. I mean, I was kind of getting, not bored, but it was kind of getting interesting. Then
I got the meatball flag, and I was like, okay, I have no damage, all my tires, and I came in. Well, apparently I blew a right front, so when I tried to enter the pit, I smacked the barrier, so I had to back up, go in, puts 2 laps down, then of course, yeah, hit the grass, spun out. My luck. So, 2 laps down, get a wave around. Thank God I didn't get EOL then. The leader came up into second, caused a caution. Thankfully, I passed the 31 before the start finish line, and I got the lucky dog then. I didn't mean to come up into him, but I'm sure I'm gonna get some type of penalty, but yeah, that was all my fault there at the end.
Well, for the moment, it's a
So,
P2.
yeah. It's either I'm going to keep it and they're just going to give me a EOL at the next race, or they're going to take it away, so.
Yes, sir. Well, while you're here, you got any friends or family sponsors shout-outs you want to throw out?
Yeah. Like shout out for Bite Racing and Living on Rails, and of course, the one and only, you know, the Train Hub. We'll laugh about that, but that was an interesting race when I brought out the caution. But yeah, not the plan I wanted to do there at the end, but yeah.
10-4. Well, enjoy your weekend. We'll let you get out of here with a P2 for the moment.
Yeah. All right, you too now.
Take care. Alex rolling in the 42. Let's bring in David Snook. Our winner, 41. David Snook getting the job done tonight. Up and down kind of night. Pitted early and looked like it wasn't going to go your way for a long time till that yellow came out, and then just all kinds of hell broke loose after that. Kind of tell me how your night was.
Bro, it was honestly a crazy night, cause we had I had like a green strat because I thought the whole race was gonna go green, and I thought that I would with that green strat I'd probably be able to win because I figured since Jack was on the old tires he'd end up blowing them, but then that yellow came out, which got me mad. But then we were all able to get new tires. I didn't know Jack got them, so Jack was fast, and I thought we were gonna be able to beat him till the other caution came out, and then I guess netcode happened, and he came up into me, which put him in the wall, which sucks for him. And then there was another wreck, but we were able to pull away with the win.
Yeah, that was weird. What happened? What did you see from your car? Because it looked like to us the 18, and you were kind of like wheel to wheel, and the next thing you know, he's just kind of phasing through you and up into the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. I was rolling us outside and just starting rolling the gas because I figured we were getting ready to go green, and then I didn't even really notice until he actually hit me. And I don't know, it was weird though. He just coasted right up into me and he went invisible and went through me, so that kind of got me lucky.
Netcode giveth and netcode taketh away sometimes. It came out on the right end of it this time. And you got any friends, family, sponsor shout-outs you want to throw out?
Not really.
Nobody helps you put your real race car together?
Oh yeah, AK Performance and my dad and mom who get to take me to the track and pay for the car, which is a blessing.
See, there you go. Always shout that out. All right, David, congrats on the victory. Enjoy your weekend. We'll let you get on out of here.
Thank you.
Those are your top 3 interviews. I have to thank StackUp.org once again for helping us put on this show this weekend. See the 41 doing his victory burnouts. Congrats to David for the victory in the StackUp.org Legends Series. Thanks to all the drivers hanging out, participating this weekend. Thanks to Christopher Alkire putting this series together. We have to say this has been iRacing.com. You can go out, pick up a subscription, then you can get these cars and this track, coming out and race with us. Head to dgsracing.com. Click on the big red snake where you can go to the Discord and sign up to run these Legends cars Saturday night. Then we have Street Stock Series that runs tomorrow. We got ARCA cars on Monday, Tuesday Xfinity, Wednesday Cup Series, Thursday doubleheader with the Super Late Models and the Truck Series. Then Friday we run a 5-race hosted race event when we don't have special events going on. It's always a good time. We give away a little iRacing credits there. So come on out, check it out, dgsracing.com. Appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. We will catch you at the next race.